Every bodies on Earth and in the universe are attracted to each other. The Moon is attracted by the Earth, which in turn is also attracted by the Sun. They are attracted by gravitational forces, because of which planets revolve around stars, and stars gather in galaxies. To estimate what force is being formed between two bodies which are attracted to each other, you should use Newton's law of universal gravitation. It works regardless of size all the attracted bodies have. They could be giant as stars and small like apples. It only depends on masses and distance between those objects. To the question of attraction, you are also attracted when in love. Ordinary but usual question when you're in love is to what extent he or she is attracted to you. It's important for lovers to be aware of it. And I tell you, it's also possible to use Newton's law of universal gravitation to determine this. Let's admit there are two persons in love, male with mass of 80 kilograms and female about 60 kilograms. They stand at a distance of 1 meter from each other. The formula for attracting force is simple and looks like F equals G multiplied by m1 and m2 divided to r squared, where G is a gravitational constant, m1 is mass of male and m2 mass of female, r is the distance between subjects. So, for our two lovers we get 3 10,000,000ths of newtons, and newton is a unit our force can be measured in. Let's visualize this force. We can do this comparing our force with something familiar, for example with something attracted by Earth's gravitation. Gravity force on Earth equals to mg, where m is the mass of object which is attracted to the Earth's surface, and g is gravitational acceleration, determined as 9.8 meters per second square. Substituting the force of attraction into formula, we get the equivalent of 300 thousandths of gram. How much is it? One snowflake weighed about 3 thousandths of gram, and the mass we get in our calculations is equal to 1/100th of snowflake. So the force which attracts our two lovers standing at 1 meter from each other corresponds to force with which the Earth attracts 1/100th of one snowflake. The most interesting is that the closer lovers are, the stronger attractive force is. Half a meter of distance between them, it would be as much as equivalent of the planet gravitation for 1/25th of snowflake. For 10 centimeters between lovers, it would be equivalent of the very whole snowflake. For 1 centimeter, it would be 108 snowflakes. And for half a centimeter, so intimate distance, it would be 433 snowflakes. So the force which attracts to our lovers is the same as for 433 snowflakes attracted by Earth. Or it's the same mass as 6.5 carats of diamond, so nice expression for sweet feelings to our humans have when in love. From this point it's not a surprise we are so attracted to each other when in love, and Newton's law of universal gravitation confirms it. Thanks for watching.